What's on Tap is brought to you by Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Sundays are easy to enjoy when they are full of football and the fridge is filled with beer. We're going to make it even easier for you by taking some of your questions. That first one is from the real Commish, who you saw on the rankings. Massive week for points championship and home league, the RRFFL, year 17 of it. PPR pick 2, Etienne, Monungai, Woody Marks, and Swift, also top 7%er? Yeah, nice, on the Spotify Wrapped. What do you think of this one, Jay? Kind of quite the mosh of running backs here. Not a ton of distinguishment between them.
Yeah, so by Matthew's rankings, the answer is Travis Etienne and DeAndre Swift. I agree that you still want Swift over Monungai, despite Monungai's massive game against the Eagles. It's going to be a much tougher matchup in terms of rush defense against the Packers. Etienne gets a fairly favorable matchup against the Colts without DeForest Buckner. Their run defense is not particularly imposing. And then Woody Marks, don't really want a piece of Woody Marks, just the lack of touchdowns, the lack of explosiveness. Doesn't have, and just dealing with that offensive line, doesn't have hugely explosive runs, and then Nick Chubb gets a lot of the goal line work. So I think the answer here is Etienne and Swift.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I'd agree with Matthew's rankings as well. Although Monungai, man, it's like he can steal a touchdown at any moment. The Bears have been able to get both guys the ball consistently. All right, our next question is from Ball Glove Fun, non-PPR league. Pick 2, Christian Watson, Jacoby Myers, or Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I think that Jalen Waddle is the easiest choice here.
But did you know Tua in under 46-degree weather is now 0-7? And I think it's going to be about.
So we don't like the cold.
I think it's going to be 35 degrees at MetLife.
That's
not saying it sinks Waddle.
Yeah.
But like Tua against the cold. Scary hours.
Yeah, but fortunately, the cold is not going to be coupled with a particularly imposing defense.
Right.
The Jets have been better than I thought they would be. Yeah,
considering they traded their 2 best players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like the bottom is going to fall out for the Jets defense at some point, but certainly hasn't so far. But I still think even given the cold, it feels like a lot of those cold games have been like against Buffalo and Kansas City as well. This shouldn't be as difficult a matchup. So I'm still going to put Jalen Waddle first, and then between Christian Watson and Jacoby Myers. Do love Christian Watson, do love Jordan Love and my adopted team, the Packers, but going to go Jacoby Myers here. I think that it's a more favorable matchup in a way because I think the Jags are going to need to throw. The Bears' rush defense has been a problem all year, and I think that the Packers will lean into the run. There'll be explosives there, but I think you're counting on a deep ball connecting with Watson, whereas Jacoby Myers just play to play, I think, is a bit steadier, so I would go with Jacoby here.
Right, probably what once again, what you need. If you need a lot more upside, you need a big play kind of threat. It's a non-PPR league, so that only kind of supports this a little bit. Christian Watson is definitely playable, even with the Bears getting healthy on defense. Jordan Love looks his way. He gets a couple shots down the field. He gets red zone targets. So, once again, it's kind of dependent on what you ultimately need. Our next question is from Bull Moose Rose. That is Sean C. Rose. That's just his alias, Bull Moose Rose. Am I crazy for starting McLaurin, Alec Pierce, and Tyler Warren over Justin Jefferson this week with the puke emoji? Jay, I wouldn't call this crazy.
I don't think it's crazy, and I think that, as we look at Matthew's rankings, and he still has Justin Jefferson as wide receiver 11 ahead of these guys. McLaurin comes in at 16. I would still start Justin Jefferson. I think Tyler Warren quietly has not done a great deal the past 2 weeks. Now I understand he's dealing with the illness and also dealing with the Texans defense on the weekend. Should be a more favorable matchup against the Jags. It's still Justin Jefferson going up against the Commanders' defense, so I would be starting Jefferson here.
You just don't want to be that pissed at yourself when Justin Jefferson miraculously turns the corner with J.J. McCarthy.
Do you think J.J.'s an upgrade on Max Brosmer?
Yeah.
Now,
to be fair, Max Brosmer got fed to
the Wolves.
The Wolves, right? But for all of JJ's sins, I mean, that was
pretty bad.
That was a guy that was understandably, not surprisingly, not ready to be out there.
Yeah.
So,
no, I'm with you.
All right, that'll do it for What's on Tap, presented by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully, respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.